mess behind me. New knee hooping video. We want to make this a little bit quicker. I still want to point out how important it is to make sure you're making videos explaining to people the problems you had when you were first learning techniques, because everyone learns in a different way and everyone explains things in a different way. So it's good for everyone to just kind of network and connect in that way. Everyone will really get used to doing the moves better and faster and just learn everything quicker. So, knee hooping. I learned from Sapphire, who of course has taught me everything that I know so far. When I was trying to learn how to knee hoop, she was teaching me how to use this one pusher leg like this. I hoop to the left, so I'm using my left leg as the pusher leg. And I'm putting most of my weight, or all my weight, on my right leg. What I didn't realize is how important this right leg is and how you really need to work this right leg instead of just standing on it. Now, if you're hooping to the right, you'd be using your right leg as the pusher leg and putting more weight on the left leg. So, let me show you what it looks like. The way that I do it, you get it down low, bring it up. Okay, I still use the pusher leg, but I'm also incorporating this right leg as the back leg, which is the left leg. If I'm going left current, using the left leg as a pusher and hitting the hoop in the front and just kind of giving it a slight push to the left. Now, the right leg, I'm hitting the hoop in the back and giving it a slight pull motion around from the back right to front left. So it's using the front and back points, but you're still pushing the hoop along and making it fluid. Now, I haven't really tried hooping at the knees much this way, right current, but I'm sure I can learn. Okay, so right current, you'll be pushing with your back left, you'll be pushing with your right leg. It's the pusher leg. You're hitting the front and pushing it around. And the back leg is catching it in the back and pulling it around to the front. Now, I need to kind of practice in my opposite current a little bit better. But it's the same thing except for backwards. So you're going to be pulling the hoop, you're going to be hitting it in the front, and you're going to be pushing it kind of like around to the side. And then the left leg is going to be hitting it in the back and pulling it towards the front. So you give it kind of like a quick little push. Just hit, push, and the back one is right there. Right after you do the front one, the back one is right there to catch it and hit and pull, hit and pull. So you get that nice roundness, and usually it's a lot more even. I see a lot of people, they do this movement with their legs together, and they usually end up turning their knees in like this. Now, this movement with your legs together is still really important, because you can do the same thing with your legs facing the right way. You can do the same thing with your legs facing the right way, doing the movements that I just taught. And that's how you bring the hoop up. So after you get down, you know, the front and back points, the pushing and the pulling, then when it starts to fall, you add in the swirly to lift it up. That's the movement that you really need to lift it up. Both your legs together, swirling to lift it up. So you're still doing the front and the back points, and you're still pushing and pulling, but you're also doing the swirly along with it. And I know it sounds really confusing, but for some reason it really clicks with some people when they're trying to learn knee hooping, so hopefully this helps you. So you get the knee hooping when you want to lift it. Just swing the hips and really keep your legs going in that swirly motion. And it's easier, sometimes it's actually easier if you're turning with it, you know, because it kind of slows it down. And if you're doing these front to back movements, these front to back push-pull movements, you can really move your weight back and forth between one leg to the other. That way you can do other tricks too once you get this down. You don't have to just stand there and hope that, you know, you can get it. You can really get some freedom and you can dance with it and really have fun with it. You can do the one leg hooping with it. Oops. But, you know, just really try and practice that, and I promise you'll be so much happier once you get it. Hopefully this helps. I hope you guys enjoy hooping, because I know I have. Mwah.